What's up, everybody? I'm Gina Cook, and I'm here with my girl Shatonia McCarty. And actually, this is part 2 of Upgrade Your Health, part 2 of our segment last week, because it was a very important segment where she was talking about saturated fats versus unsaturated fats. And she actually brought some examples of fat, and she's going to explain. So what's up, Shatonia? What's the deal?
Well, I remember you asked the question, is fat bad for you? Well, certain type of fats. You have your unsaturated fat and you have your saturated fats. What's unhealthy for you are your saturated fats, because those are your fats that are made from solid oils, like your Crisco oil, your Lord oils. Those are the fats that clog up your arteries. And I bought some displays just to show you what happens when you are consuming a lot of saturated fats. This is a normal artery. This is what happens when you start consuming a lot of saturated fats, and it goes on, and this is what happens when your arteries are clogged up completely, and that's when they have to go in and put a plug in you. This, what I want to show, is your arteries. This side is the side where your arteries are clogged. This side is freely flow. So when I turn it over, you can see how this side freely flows. Yeah, the blood goes through, and this side is clogged up. It's hard to get through. And that's when you start feeling pain in your heart, because your arteries, your blood is not freely flowing. Okay? So, a lot of people don't know how much fat this is. This is 1 pound of fat. This is what's in our bodies. This big old thing right here is 5 pounds of fat. This is what happens. We have all this fat on our body. Sometimes we feel exhausted.
Because it's so heavy.
Exactly. We feel tired. If you can feel how heavy this is.
It's very heavy.
Very heavy. And that's why we feel so exhausted.
Yes, because we're lugging around this heavy.
Exactly.
You know, and a lot of us women, we have it right.
Exactly. Up in here.
Yes.
Up in here. Especially women after we've reached the age of 40 and above. We start developing the fat because we don't watch what we eat. Your unsaturated fats, which are your monounsaturated fats and your polyunsaturated fats, those are your good fats. That's the fats that we want to consume. I talked about we need to consume 20 to 35% of fat daily, and only 10% should come from saturated fats. Where your poly and your monounsaturated fats, that's where you have your healthy oils, your healthy seeds, your canola oils, your olive oils, your corn oil, your safflower oil, your sunflower oils. Those are your healthy oils. You also have your seeds. I know a lot of people think that seeds are unhealthy, but they're
sunflower
not.
Seeds?
Yeah, like your sunflower seeds, your almonds, your peanuts are more of your, you can get your saturated fats, but you do have your healthy seeds, your almond, your
what's that green seed everybody says?
Pistachio.
Yeah, your pistachios. Those are
Sharmita in the background on the ones and twos. Shouts out to Sharmita Rito.
But another way that you can
real quick. Is it okay to eat sunflower seeds with the salt, as long as you're not eating the entire bag? Is that okay?
Well, if you have high blood pressure, no, it's not okay.
Okay, but if I have low to normal blood pressure.
It's okay, but you with the new dietary guidelines, the new dietary guidelines wants us to consume only 1,500 milligrams of sodium. 1 teaspoon of sodium is 2,000 milligrams. So try to get the sunflower seeds without the salt.
Okay.
So you won't develop the high blood pressure.
I mean,
because a lot of people, they like to eat sunflower seeds, and if they don't monitor how much, they
consume. I had a little bit last night, but if I'm at a baseball game, I'll start chomping down just to have something to eat rather than the nachos and all of that. But I guess, everything within moderation, and I
Right.
could go and get the unsalted and
And
be
it's not
just
a
as
lot.
good. Yeah.
It's not a lot.
Yeah,
You
okay.
know, with your sunflower seeds with the portion control.
Okay.
Some of the ways that you can cut back on your solid fats or, you know, making sure you're trimming the meat, the skin from your meat, cutting the fat from your pork chops, choosing fat-free, low-fat milk, and also substituting.
And
some-
lean beefs too,
yeah,
right?
lean beefs.
Instead of the, look for the lean package. It is
Right.
a little more, but
Anything that says round or loined is your more leaner cuts of meat. Also, what I didn't mention is your trans fat. Your trans fat comes from your cakes, your pies, and that's the worst kind of fat. You don't want to get trans fat. On your label, if the label says that this product is trans fat free, they can put trans fat free if it's less than 0.5. But remember the serving size.
Yeah.
If your serving size is 2, then if you eat that whole package, then you are getting some type of trans fat because it's going to equal out to 1.0. So just watch your trans fat, and you know those are some of the products that where you can get trans fat, and also another hidden name for trans fat is hydrogenated on the label.
Okay.
So if the label says that, then they have some type of trans fat in that label.
I used your little label reading stuff the other day. We was at the grocery store getting some whole wheat bread, and I went through the variety of whole wheat breads, and the two settled on 2, and quickly got rid of one of them because of the enriched. The word enriched. And I remember what you said. If it doesn't say whole wheat or whole whatever, then it's not
right. If it says
what it
enriched,
says it
that
is.
means it added something back in, it added some
Yeah.
type of nutrient back in.
So that really helped
package.
out. Okay, so be on the lookout for things that say not trans, but what was the
Your
other word?
unsaturated,
The other word?
hydrogenated.
Hydrogenated.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes. And I was getting ready to say something,
And I just cut you off, huh? I just cut you
I
off.
plumb
Well, look
forgot.
at the display while she thinks.
I know. It slipped my mind.
Clear arteries, clogged arteries. Still nothing?
Still
Still
nothing.
nothing.
Still nothing.
Well, you know what? We might have to cut this short and go to phase 3. So she's looking at me like,
It's been a long day,
Yeah.
but what I want to say, just making sure you are consuming your healthy oils, your unsaturated, your mono and your poly unsaturated fats, and instead of your saturated fats. Remember, your saturated fats are your solid fats. It's coming from your beef fats, your coconut palm kernel oils, your pork fats, your solid butters, your heavy creams, your shortening, or your stick margarine. So remember, that's where all your solid fats are located, okay? And stick to your room temperature, your oils that's mostly oils, your canola, your safflower, your sunflower oil, your olive oil, your corn oil. Stick to those oils whenever you are using oils.
and she's a registered dietitian with the LSU Ag Center, by the way, just in case he was wondering how she got to know all this stuff.
Yeah.
So she knows what she's talking about. So thank you so much, Shatonia, for coming in with Upgrade Your Health. This was the part 2 version of saturated fats versus unsaturated fats, and you could actually get the first write-up on that at 107jams.com. Just look for Upgrade Your Health. But thank you for tuning in, and next week we'll be back for more. I'm Gina Cook, and we're the People Station, 107 Jams.